Hey there, I'm Jennifer Snell, and today I'm going to be covering the new Power of Three and show you just what it looks like, how to read, where you're at in qualifications, and just hopefully help you just, learn something new because this is all new to us. So let me help you out. Let me share my screen here. And we have here, I'm going to go into logging into our back office, and I am going to use the training account that doTERRA has so kindly let us use. And it's Harry Potter's account. So when you get here, you're just going to hover over your picture here on the right side where it says account, and then you're going to get this really nice drop down menu where you will see my office. Now, a little bit about the back office, just in case you're new to this, you will be able to see your reward points up here in the top. So these are points that you can use towards free product and account credit. So anytime you see account credit, this is cash that is available to you. I remember when I first started doing doTERRA, I would tell doTERRA, just go ahead and keep any funds, any cash that I earn, and just keep it on my account. So I could use those account credits. I could rack them up and start saving. And then once it got to a certain amount, I would call doTERRA and they would release a check to me. So that way I wasn't getting all those small checks. And they were I didn't have a direct deposit back then. We didn't have direct deposit back then. So they would just issue us a check. So now we have the luxury of the direct deposit, which is awesome. But it was also awesome to start just being able to save that money into my account and use that money towards my future orders. So just a little tip for maybe somebody out there that is just starting doTERRA as a business that might help you out. But anyways, let's go to my office. We're going to click there, and you might see these new changes and be just shocked and maybe a little confused, a little stressed on what all this is, especially maybe if you're not, if you haven't been doing doTERRA in a while, this video is going to be very helpful to you. So we have our Power of Three information here, requirements and the boost requirements. This is just like a snapshot showing you what's required. So personal volume, you are required to do at least 100 PV to earn these bonuses. And then for personally enrolled PO3 pod volume, you have to have personally enrolled families that order each month have to get to at least 100 PV. So it could be one person that you enroll that orders 100 PV will meet that requirement, or maybe you have 5 people that order each month different amounts that equal to 100 PV that could qualify you for this requirement. And then we have our Power of Three pod volume. So to receive your first pod, which is your first Power of Three bonus is $50. And to get that, you have to have a pod volume of 500. It used to be team volume of 600. Now it's pod volume, because they're now requiring that you don't have to receive, or you don't have to have 3 people that do 100 PV. Now it can just be accumulation of people that order each month that equals that 500 PV. Okay. And then we also have the boost. So this is extra income that you could earn each month. And to earn those extra income, you have to meet certain requirements. And the first boost is $50, and that volume that you need to qualify for is 400 PV from your personally enrolled enrollments. And that's for the last year. So if you enrolled somebody 6 months ago and they haven't ordered in the last 6 months, but they placed an order this month, it has to be a loyalty rewards order or an instant rewards to count towards that 400. So they have to set up a loyalty rewards order. And if they do, let's say they place 200 PV, well, that's 200 PV that's going to go towards that 400 requirement that is needed. Okay, now to see even more information about your Power of 3, you can click on this View Full Power of 3 tool. So click on that button and it's going to break it down even more for you. So looks like Harry hasn't placed his 100 PV order yet. Naughty, naughty. So he does need to place his 100 PV order in order to get the bonuses. So we have the Power of 3 level 1 $50 bonus, and looks like everything has been met. So his 100 PV from personally enrolled enrollments has been met. So that's the first line up here. And then the second one is 500 PV. That one has already been met. He's got 623 pod out of 500. So he has 623 PV. So the next volume or the next level would be level 2 of 250. You just click on that and you'll be able to see the breakdown of that. So for Harry to receive his 250, he has to have 3 pods, right? So he has to have 3 leaders that are qualifying for their pods for him to get his 250. So we have these 3 leaders here, and you click on their box and it breaks it, brings it up to where you can see even more detail. And you can see here that this lady has 80 personally enrolled volume. So she needs 100. So she needs somebody that she's enrolled to order 20 PV more for her to qualify for that 100 PV that has been met. That's a qualification for her to get her $50 bonus. And then she's already met the 500 volume. So that's good to go. And this is kind of a breakdown on her first level of all those who have ordered out of that 530 PV. Okay, so she's really, really close. And then we'll click on this one, and this person, she's met her 100 PV volume from personally enrolled people, and she's met the 500 pod requirement. The only thing that she hasn't done, she's got 2 PV that she needs to order from her personally enrolled order, loyalty rewards order. So she's really, really close. And then we have this next person, which she meets everything besides her own order. So she just needs to order 100 PV and she's good to go. All right, so that is for the $250 order. And then for the $1,250, you can click on that and it breaks it down even more. So you can see how close she is to that and what's needed for her to receive her $1,250. And basically, if you just click on the box, it will break it down. And so basically you need to click on their leaders to find out how close they are to meeting their requirements for that bonus. And then here's the boost. So not only do you get this Power of 3 bonus, but you can get the boost bonuses too. And this is based on your personally enrolled people where they're ordering each month. So in order for you to get your $50 boost each month, then you will need to get really good at getting people on loyalty rewards order. So you need to talk to your folks that you are enrolling, get them on the loyalty rewards order of ordering anything. It could be toothpaste, it could be laundry soap, it could be the greens, the collagen, something that they're going to be using every month, because we want these folks to be ordering every month so that you could qualify for your boost. So $50, you need 400 PV from your personally enrolled enrollments to be ordering each month. And this is based on a year. It's looking at a year of everybody that you've enrolled in the past year, what they're ordering each month. And the 250, this is where you'll need 800 PV coming from your personally enrolled folks. And then the $500 bonus is 1200 PV. So getting people to order every month is key for you to get these bonuses. All right, so that is basically it for the new Power of 3 bonus. I hope you learned something new. I hope this video was helpful to you. And if you have any questions, just comment below and I will be happy to answer those questions for you. Also, I know this is confusing, but enrollment month does not count towards your the personally enrolled volume that you need. It's all they're looking at loyalty rewards orders, which are the following month of enrollment. So anything that they order the following month of enrollment has to be on the loyalty rewards orders. So anyways, have a great day and I will see you next time.